Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mumbles, coming back to you with another music video reaction. Let me give you a quick update on my household here. It was a very hectic weekend. My son had to go and have surgery on his mouth. He was having some complications in his mouth. And being a parent, it was just very nerve-wracking. It was very... I'm usually a very emotional and a very calm guy, but, and I'm always... but at the same time, I always think of the worst things so I can try to prevent them. But this is one of those things that was kind of out of my hand. So, and along with my wife being kind of like, she was very nervous. He was in surgery for 4 hours. So we were like, why is he in surgery for so long? So it was just very nerve wracking, very, very emotionally draining. And but he did fine. It was okay. They were great at the hospital. Wonderful people. They went above and beyond to make sure everything was okay. And he's recovering good. He's back to moving around and talking. He can't eat everything he wants to eat, but he's back to being his, opinionated Kai self. Kai. It was Kai who had the surgery. I'm sorry if I didn't say that. So everything's good. And so if I missed a comment on YouTube, or if you guys felt like I've been gone for a while, I'm sorry. Real life happens. I can't help it. Real life takes over. I would love to go back to like it was over the summer where I was putting out sometimes 8 to 13 videos a day. But right now, I've got to make sure the kids get their schoolwork done. And by the time that happens, I've usually only got like an hour until the wife comes home. And then when she comes home, I don't want to sit on my computer all day. I'd rather hang out with her and the kids in the living room and just hanging out. And just, it is what it is. Real life happens, guys. And I'm sorry. But this will be my third video today. I found some time to squeeze them in. I'll let the kids have a little break from the schoolwork. They're very close to Christmas break, almost done with their subjects for the break, and they're done early, which is amazing. Like, they both have already done with 2 of their subjects. They've been done for a few weeks now, which is way ahead of the curve for them. So good for them. Their hard work is paying off. And so I've got time to do this. And NF, I'm going to go out right now and just say, right now, NF is my favorite rapper. A lot of his songs I can just relate to. He puts out songs where, like, it hits me in a good spot to where, like, because I'm going through some stuff, and I may always seem like I'm calm and collective and things don't bother me, but I'm like, what do they say? A duck on water. Above it's nice and calm, but down below it's all crazy. Because as you guys know, I lost my job a little while back, and that's when I decided to start doing this YouTube thing to try to, one, pass the time and just be able to just, cope with things. But NF's album, it's just so many songs where I'm just like, man, he hits the nail on the head. He's just so emotional and he's so good, but he can rap too. And he's got nice flow changes and he's articulate, and then his music is amazing, and then he'll sing on his hooks, and it's just really good. And I like NF a lot. He has kept rap alive for me. Now, there's other rappers that I do like as well. I like a handful of rappers. I do. I like there's many rappers out there. I'm not saying all rappers, but there's many rappers that I do like. And a few that I'll put off is I like Eminem sometimes. I like Machine Gun Kelly. I like Logic. I like Joyner. Pre-Joyner, not the Joyner now. I mean, he's still okay, but back when he was doing like remixes and all, man, he was killing it. But it's not like compared to back in the day where, man, there was too many good rappers to name. And I'm not saying there's good rappers out there. If you like a certain rapper, hey, more power to you. You like what you like, okay? Not everybody likes rap music. It is what it is. Not everybody likes rock or classical or country or R&B or pop and whatever. I mean, is there even any R&B anymore? R&B just died, didn't it? But at least the R&B I grew up with died. Well, anyways, just NF is my favorite rapper right now. He's just above everyone else. And if you get a chance, listen to some of like this last album he just put out. It's really good. He's good at painting a picture. So just give him a chance. Check him out. This is NF Paid My Dues, and this came out on December 3rd. And I've been waiting so long to listen to this, and I was like, I can't listen to it yet. I have to do a reaction to it, and it has to be true. And in the car on the way to the hospital, I was like, can I listen to it? Should I listen to it? And Ricky's like, yeah, listen to it. And my wife's like, sure, if you want. And I was like, you know what? I can't. Because if I listen to it now, my reaction won't be true for the video. So here we go. You guys get to hear this for the first time, just like me, like almost every song that I do. So let's check it out. I'm very excited. I have no clue what kind of song this is going to be, but it's Paid My Dues by NF.
Clicks, 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 they'll do anything to get a few. Tick, 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 that's the sound before my head explodes. Quick, 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 look at you up on your pedestals. Quick, 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 hear the critic.
Now, hold on a second. So, the very beginning there, he's like, clicks, clicks, clicks. You'll do anything to get some views. And that's kind of true for a lot of people. Look at a lot of these other reaction videos, or just people in general. They always got to put what they call clickbait, you know, the thumbnail, a clickbait thumbnail up for you guys. Or they'll put something in their title to try to get you to think, you know, oh, this person is going to do something awesome. Or they'll do something in their video or the picture like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they'll be all fake with it and stuff. And, you know, and it's really funny. And they do get the views. That's what's awesome. They do get the views. I don't get the views. I personally feel because I don't do that stuff. I don't act fake. I don't put in my title, you know, something like I'm a certain somebody reacting to a certain somebody. All I just say is reaction. It's my reaction. You know, I don't say I'm a confidence coach, or I'm an opera singer, or I'm a rapper, or I'm a voice coach, or I'm a this. You know, I don't do all that stuff. So, or I'm a rock singer reacts to this song. It's like, so people are going to be like, oh, this is a rock singer? I want to check him out and see how he feels, since, you know, I just don't do that. So that was a really cool thing that he said there. I feel, you know, I mean, there's so many fake people out there. And I'm not saying they're fake, but they put out fake things to get things, you know, but it's working. Hey, it's working. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Quick, quick, look at you up on your pedestals. Quick, 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 hear the critics come, it's time to go. I read your article, it kinda hurt me. I don't know who hired you or what your friends say in your circle, but the fact that you released it tells me two things are for certain. They get paid for trashing people, I get paid cause I stay working. Drop the searching,
they get paid for trashing people, I get paid because I stay working. And yes. Like, he's talking about the critics out there, and the critics could be a lot of different things. Like, you know, it's just that was cool. He keeps it real. And listen, we all deal with critics, no matter where we are in life, whether it's in our job, whether it's in our family, or from our friends. You know, we have the critics everywhere, and we're all critics. I'm a critic. I mean, I absolutely will sit down with my wife and we'll be watching something and I'll bring up something and then she'll be like, really? Why'd you have to say that? You know, like about a reality show, and I'll point out, like, you know, different things like, look, you know, that's supposed to be the same thing, but look, it's different over here because now people are saying a different. And she's like, why? Does it matter? I'm like, no, it doesn't. I just can't help it. So I get it, you know, but okay, this is a little different. I expected, he comes out with so many, like, different types of rap songs where I wasn't sure what to expect from this. So this right now, I'm waiting for that beat to drop, and it might not ever drop, but I'm waiting. If you guys notice, it's almost like he's building up to something here. And what is it going to be? What's he building up to? Holy crap, I am talking so much on this video, but NF does that to me. And if you don't like it, the original song will be in my description. Click the link, check it out for yourself without me talking, you know. Don't click on my videos if you don't want to hear me talk. I can't help it. I'm a talker. Let's go. Let's go back a few.
And drop the searching, they emerge up out of nowhere to the surface. Just a peek behind the curtain, throwing salt at all my burdens. I'm aware I shouldn't give this my attention. Life's a journey, I should just stay on my path and learn to laugh. You think they heard me? Ears are burning, put them out. Quiet, quiet, look around. Why don't they find someone way more interesting to write about? Us, we're kind of boring, aren't we? All we do is whine and pout. It's confusing, so amusing how I argue with myself. Hello?
He does. Oh, man, the beat just dropped. Oh, man, he's going to go back. We're going to go back. But that is true. He's gotten a knock for, like, a lot of his songs are all about, and it's emotional stuff. And these balloons, okay, guys, if you haven't seen, these balloons represent his burdens. And in one of his videos, he was walking around carrying the balloons around with him, and it was his burdens that he's carrying. And it's called The Search. Check out the video. There's a few videos where he uses the balloons, but The Search really shows it because it shows other people in the background He's dressed in all black, carrying his burdens. You know, they're weighing him down, and he's trudging through this sand. And there's other people in the background that are in all white, and they still have burdens, though. It's showing that they still have burdens, but maybe less than him. But, you know, he has this knack. People are knocking on him because a lot of his stuff is always, they say, oh, he cries so much, or oh, he complains so much. And but listen, he's just putting emotions into the song which are true to him, which how he's feeling and what he's going through in life. That's how I see it. I've never once heard him talk about, like, you know, the women, the drugs, the money. He doesn't do that. He doesn't sell it that way. And I think that's why, because he's a very popular artist right now. You guys might have never heard of him, but his fan base is huge. And I think he can just relate to a lot of kids. Not everybody can relate to, you know, all my cars and all my rims and girls and money in the club and all this stuff. They just can't relate to that, but they can relate to the problems that he's expressing in his songs. And we're about to hear the beat drop. Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
Losing how I argue with myself. Hello. I spit it with these, so leave it to me. Doubt it, but you better believe I'm on a rampage. Hit 'em with the record release. I've been in a week. I'm probably gonna have to achieve another goal. Let me go when I'm over the beat. I go into beast mode like I'm ready to feast. I'm fed up with these thieves trying to get me to bleed. They wanna see me taking out. Yep, see what I mean? How many records I gotta give you to get with the program? Take it for granted, I'm about to give you the whole plan. Open your mind up and take a look at the blueprint. Debate if you got it, but gotta hold it with both hands.
Listen, he is going off, and so far he's done 2 different flow changes, right? He was nice and slow and deliberate in the first one, and then he had like a sped up chop flow though, like and now it's straight fast, and I think that's hard to do. I mean, I know there's rappers out there that could do it, and that's good. That means they've practiced, they've put in the effort and the time, but not all rappers can do that. Some rappers, they have the exact same flow in every single song, and that just gets stale. But this is nice. This is nice, and he threw his album in the toilet. I can't even talk. Threw his garbage in the toilet. And listen, that's a pretty clean toilet for a dirty old bathroom. I'm just gonna say, how many times y'all walked into a public bathroom and you just, nope, next stall, nope.
Plan. Open your mind up and take a look at the blueprint. Debate if you got it, but gotta hold it with both hands. Pick at the bars, you gotta be smart. You really gotta dig in your heart if you wanna get to the root of it. Issue pursuing the mental could be dark and be difficult, but the payoff at the end if we can help you to get to it. Hey, my dose, made it through. Woo, 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 spread the nose. I'm on the lows. Woo, 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 making moves. I need some room. Woo, 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 always cold. Well, don't assume. Hey.
Y'all saw him lifting the weight, right? You saw him bench pressing, and he was lifting like I said, those are his burdens. You know, he's carrying those burdens and they're heavy, but now, you know, he's lifting, he's putting work in. Oh man, he's paid his dues. Oh gosh. And he's got, and then he hits it like, he had a song where he was talking about, like, you know, he should be happy with the money that he's making right now, and that nice house and the car, and it's like, what does he have, what does he have to complain about? But what we have to understand is, these people are still human beings. They have problems just like us. And everybody's like, oh, I wouldn't have no problems if I had all this money or this and that. And I'm like, man, you're still human. You still have emotions. You're going to have problems. You know, they may not be to the extent of yours. Like, bills might get paid. You know, it is what it is. But, I mean, money don't make you happy. I'm just going to say, I've never been one who's been like, I've never been rich, you know what I mean? So I can't speak on that aspect of it. But I've been to the point where I've been very comfortable in my life, and bills were paid, and we were always getting all these nice things, and electronics, and my kids were always taken care of. And, you know what I mean? But there were still burdens. There was still stress. There was still, you know, things were still bothering us, you know? And now that we don't make quite as much money, and, you know, the bills are still paid, and then we take care of the kids. The kids come first no matter what. Before I had a job, and now that I don't have one. The kids always came first. But the burdens are still here. The stress is still here. So it's like, I don't know where I'm going with this. But you guys get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? You just got to understand, these are people too. You know, what I like about NF2 is he don't flaunt it. You don't see him throwing money around and doing dumb things in the news or being caught at least I haven't seen it. And if there is, Shay, send me that link. You know, being caught in the club, doing this and that. You just don't see that. And those are the types of people that I'm like, you know what I mean? They're doing it right. They're doing it right. Even though they're having a tough time, they're doing it right.
Assume, hey, I'm the truth. Oh, they want some proof here. Don't be rude, something new. Even when I lose, I make it look cool. Do the show, then we hit the room. Life is looking old. What to do? I don't need the shades up to like the view. It's time to get back in the swing of things. When my life crashes, I'm not the guy that'll flee the scene. I'll take ownership and own it and raise my hand if it's me. Just remember though, I'm only a man, I'm a human being. Don't they see? Shoot the breeze, I'd rather just stay discreet. People claim they're in your corner, but leave you in times of need. They don't.
That was such a good line. Holy crap. And I know you guys have heard that before. People claim that they're your friends, but then leave, that leave in times of need. Oh my goodness. Oh. We're not going to name names. We're not going to name names here. But the place I worked at was a private establishment run by a church. And every day we're preaching the word. Every day we're singing songs, We're singing songs where, like, you'll leave the 99 to go chase that one lost soul. We're always going to have your back. But, man, let me tell you what. Things went bad, and they did not have my back. They said they did. They said certain things, and then totally dropped me. Totally dropped my family. Totally dropped my kids. Lied. Hid things. And it's just, oh man, see, this is what I'm talking about. Even though this is more of like he has a lot of songs where it's like really emotional and the beat is a lot slower, even though he'll rap fast on it and it's got a different sound. This is more of a banger, play it loud, bob your head, but he's still saying something. And that right there really, really hit me hard because it really hurts that, I put in work at that place. In at 6 o'clock, not home till 11 p.m. 6 a.m. Not home till 11, 12 on some nights. Usually not home till 7 every other night. Put in the work. Doing things on the weekends. Taking time away from my family, my kids to make sure things are done right at the job. And it's just like, they just totally dropped me. And it's just, what a line. What a line.
People claim they're in your corner, but leave you in times of need. They don't listen, do they? What? They don't listen to anything. I'll accept advice if it's not presented ignorantly. Costs are high, they multiply, they cause divides. I'm forced to fight the poison I've been sipping on. It's quite the bite. It killed me twice. They rigged the lights so y'all can see the parts of mine that aren't so bright. See, often I apologize and authorize the awful times to pop up. Like I'm right behind you. I'd advise you not to try to climb inside the mind like I do. Keep the rhyme book expedited, overnighted, hold it tight and hope the time is on my side. Cause if it's not, then I'll decide to override my own demise. I told the line too close and I could improvise. I'd empathize, but recognize the fact that I could jeopardize and record lives. You better give me your attention and undivide my dose.
Wait a minute, man. What? I'm going to go back. I'm not going to put y'all through that now. I'm going to go back and listen to that one again because he was saying so much in such a long span that it was kind of like it got lost on me. I'm going to be honest. I got lost there. But if this is not your type of rap, we don't judge this by one song. I didn't do that with Mac Miller. I heard one or two songs. I didn't like them, but I told everybody I'm going to keep listening to him because there's going to be stuff out there I'm going to like, I'm sure. And I like Mac Miller now. He's got a lot of songs that I really like right now. Give NF a chance. Listen to, just pick on, there's one called Only, okay? It might be Only or The Only or Only One. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's on his last album called The Search. Check that song out. That's probably my favorite NF song right now. And tell me you don't like that. Tell me you don't like that. If you don't like that, No, I'm just joking. Teach their own. I always say that. But it's so good. I'm going to go listen to it when this is done. I think it's called The Only. But anyways, you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know. Let's go.
Attention and undivide my dose. Made it through. Spread the nose. I'm on the lows. Making moves. I need some room. Always cold. Well, don't assume. Hey, my dose. Made it through. Spread the nose. I'm on the lows. Making moves. I need some room. Always cold. Well, don't assume.
Okay. So what's he writing here? What's he writing? I saw an S, I saw a T, so it can't be paid my dues. Lost last. I don't know. I don't know. What do we think? I mean, to be honest, guys, I paused it, so I could think and not spoil it. But I also paused it for the claiming. Claiming is YouTube this year. They've changed so many policies. It is just ridiculous. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. So I'm not sure what he said there. Lost dues, lost soul, lost last, past dues, past due. I don't know. Let's see. What did you guys think? I would say put it in the comments, but I mean, you already know it, and some of y'all might just, just lie and cheat. But, I mean, here we go. Lost with a smiley face. Okay, lost. All right. Okay, so paid my dues. So I haven't watched anybody's reaction. I haven't, first time I've ever heard the song was right there. Honest to goodness. If you don't believe me, then hey, more power to you. Whatever, do what you want. But I have seen other people's thumbnails saying new album. I did not hear anything, and I'll have to listen to it again. I did not see anything that made me think that he has a new album coming out. I'm not saying he's not still working. You know what I mean? Because it's just what they do. Like here, I don't know what the cover of his Search album is. That could be, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a brand new album he's working on. Not sure. But you guys let me know. You'll know more than me. See, I don't know what that is right there. I don't know if that's the album he just put out and he's throwing it in the trash. Because, listen, I think that's just a metaphor. You got to be proud of your work. You know what I mean? If you're going to do it 100% and then be proud of it. But I think that was more of him saying, you know what? It's not good enough. I want my next one to be better. And that's why, in my opinion, every album he's put out so far, I've liked it so much better than the other ones. And I can't say that with many artists. You'll be like, oh man, that last album was so much better. Outkast, love Outkast to death. But some of their new albums, I don't like as much as their older albums. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. And same thing with T.I. I like some of his older stuff so much better than his newer stuff. And a lot can be said for Eminem. There's Eminem that's good, then there's bad, then there's bad, and then it's good again. It's so I think that's a metaphor where I'm going to make the next one even better than this one. This one's nothing. So that was cool. I like NF, y'all. NF is my favorite rapper. He makes me think, and he hits on so many different subjects. It's really, really stinking cool. So tell me what you guys thought. We're almost up to 2,800 subs. That's so amazing. Keep the likes in. Keep the comments coming. If I missed a comment over the weekend, send it again. I think I caught up to everybody, but I might not have. So send it again. Thank you so much. Check out my Patreon. Become a patron. It's really going to help me do what I do here and keep it up. And it just does. And if you can't, it is what it is. And if you don't want to, that's fine too. It is what it is. Thank you. I appreciate you just watching the video. So thank you so much, guys. Hopefully you guys have... hopefully you've paid your dues, and hopefully life is going good for you guys, and you're staying healthy. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.